Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 114. Thank you so much for joining in today. And thank you so much for making us feel proud that this platform is for people and where everyone is growing every single day. When you join this platform, that means you are helping people to grow in their lives, in public speaking, in communication. And the same thing happens to you. It's a reciprocation in this platform. When you help others to achieve their goals, definitely they help you achieve your goal as well. You speak for 1 to 2 minutes, but for the rest of the session, you are adding value in people's lives. Remember that. That means you are doing something amazing, something great for people around you. Thank you so much for that. For that, I would like to give you a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, in every global impromptu speaking session, we have somebody who has taken challenge to pick some lines to give you as a topic and listen your take on it. And today that person is a Friday man, a man with head shaved, Toastmaster Umar all the way from Saudi Arabia, who is hailing all the way from Pakistan. Let's see what he has got for us. He is famous for his interesting topics. To support him, we have somebody very special, a very own, a DTM Jesse, who has taken challenge as timer's role today. Let's put our hands together to welcome DTM Jesse to explain the timing mechanism. Over to you, DTM Jesse.
Welcome, global family of Toastmasters. Today's meeting is 114th, and I am the timer. We are going to enjoy our table impromptu speaking session. Try to speak for 1 minute. I will be giving the signal at 1 minute green. Where did it go? A green, and at 1.30 seconds it will turn to amber, and at 2 minutes I will show the red light, by which time try to wind up your speech and enjoy speaking. Let me get all the other signals. Over to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, DTM Jesse. Really appreciate for your input, for your support as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, right now you are live on Facebook, and currently more than 65 people are watching you. But I can assure you, thousands of people will be watching this session to make sure everyone can remember you and remember your speech. Make sure keep your video turned on. Video is on. Your mic is off till you called up on stage. Right now we are 18 in number in the room, but definitely you will be getting a topic today from Topics Master. If we are more than 20 members or 30 members, definitely some people will not be getting chance. But today, at least you, if you remain in the room for the entire session, you will be definitely called up by Toastmaster Umar. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take much of your time, but to call our own, a very interesting person, Toastmaster Umar Farouk, as the topics master of today's meeting, which is 114. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, everyone, and all the best to me also and to you all also for the wonderful topics coming ahead. Today, word of the day is reve, not revere. It's not revere, it's reve. Reve. It means to have admiration and tremendous kind of respect for some person. So let's start off. We have with us Dr. Farweeta, as usual, the number one.
A very good evening to everybody.
Dr. Farida, your topic is it is better to be a has been than a never was. It is better to be a has been than a never was. I'll put it in the chat also.
A very good evening, my global impromptu family members. The topic that has been given to me is that it is better to be a has been than a never was. I totally disagree with this topic. I feel if you feel that this certain opportunity is not for you, why venture for it? There's no point in focusing your talents in directions where you know that you're going to fail. It is better to prime yourself and focus yourself in a direction where you know that you are going to succeed. This could be in our professional lives, or this could be in our relationships as well. There are certain relationships in early on in life. Now that I'm in my sixth decade, it's too late for me anyways, but earlier on in life, where you know that this is going to be a dead end. Why do you want to make it a has been? It should be a never was. If you know that this particular relationship is not going to lead to anything good, why plan it? Why pursue it? Why pursue that person? Similarly, there are a lot of people whom I feel that when they are bringing up their children, they try to teach them so many things: music, sports, this, that, and they overcrowd their poor child and burden their poor child with so many extracurricular activities, although deep down in their heart they know that their child's limitations are there and the child can only do a certain amount of things or excel at certain amount of things. I think we should be very cautious in the decisions and directions in which we focus our attention or our talents. This is with due reverence to the table topics master for tonight. I would totally like to disagree with this topic. My take on this matter is that we should think wisely before pursuing any passion, before pursuing any relationship, before pursuing any job choice or career choice. It's also very important that if you feel that this particular line is not for you, why venture towards it? Why venture if you know that you have certain limitations? If you feel that yes, deep down, that yes, I can do it, then you should definitely go for it. But if you feel you're not going to excel in a particular field, why pursue it? I disagree, with deep respect in my heart and reverence for the table topic master. A very good evening, everybody.
That's interesting. You played the devil's advocate. Finally, one of the rare occasions you play the devil's advocate. And I actually encourage everybody, somebody, if they are playing that, so it's always promotes the lateral thinking, not going the conventional way. That's great. Well answered. And another one way of taking it. Now, Sushant is with us. Sushant, I had a lot of tough topics with me, but so I thought you are a Gavalier, so I should give
Am
you a
I
easy
audible?
topic. Yes, you
Am
are
I
a
audible? Table topic master.
yes, easy topic for you. What superpower you would like to have? Reading minds, mind reading, or the invisibility? Which superpower you would like to have? Reading the minds or invisibility? Sushant.
Reading the mind, invincibility. What I think is that invincibility is something doing. When we get something, we think we can do many things with it. But when we don't have it, we think of it again and again. We plan for stuffs. You may plan 10 things when you don't get what it is. But when you get it, you have hundreds of lists in your mind what to do with it. That's what life is. A happy evening to my fellow improper family. The power that I would like to choose is reading minds. Why I choose this power is that once I get that power, I can feel what others are able to do, what others are able to understand. What I would like to do in my life, with my life, is that I want to help people. What's the problem for them? I want to find a solution for them. That's the reason. When I read their minds, I get what their problem is. What actually needs to be done from their point of view? What can be updated? That's what I love. Just getting invincibility power, what can I do with it? I can become invincible. I can go to place. But what's the use? It's just for me to be invincible. But when I get the reading mind ability, that makes me understand people more than how I do as a normal human being. And that's what's needed, what I believe is. Table topic master, can I hear your choice?
Oh, I would like to be invisible, not invincible. Okay, great. So now we have with us Carl from right from Sweden.
Yes.
So, Carl, your topic is only dead fish swims with the stream. Only dead fish swims with the stream. I put it in the chat also.
Sorry for the
Yes.
interruption. Sorry for the interruption. There is somebody who is keeping the muting video on. There are few kids, and they are turning the mic on. Please don't do that. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you so much, fellow Toastmasters. Only dead fish swim with the stream. Yes, I guess that is true. If you are a dead fish, you will definitely go wherever the stream takes you. But I think the meaning we're looking for here is that if we look around in society, most people are doing what other people are doing. They're looking around, they're seeing what are my fellow men doing, and they're doing the same thing. We are all social beings, and it comes natural for us to do what other people are doing. For an example, I read a book this summer, and let's say that you have an accident on the street and you're yelling out for help. No one will help you, because what people will do is look at their people around you and see, is anybody helping him? If no one is helping, I will not help either. But if that first person comes and helps you, other people will come too. So this is a good tip for you. If you're wounded, point to a specific person and tell, hey, sir, could you please help me? Because then he will act. We are social creatures. We do what other people are doing. But where does that take us? Where does that lead us? Doesn't that mean that we end up running other people's races? Doesn't that mean that we give up our own dreams and hopes because we're just doing what the vast majority of the people around us are doing? I think it's very easy to have, let's say, blind spots here. We just repeat what other people are doing. And I think it's very important for each individual to sit down and think what you really want in life, what we really want to get out of this life, and dare to think a bit outside of the box and go a bit against other people. Just try that out. So yes, definitely, only dead fish swim with the stream. It's not necessarily a bad thing. We're social beings, and it's sometimes good, but sometimes in life, definitely take the time to think about what you and what I actually want to do, and don't be afraid to take that leap and swim upside the stream instead. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Wonderful, Carl. Well dealt topic, and I agree. World is changed by the people who go maybe take a step to take courage to do things that are others are doing maybe differently. Okay, so next we have with us Munish. Munish, I have a very interesting topic for you. Okay, necessity never made a good bargain. Necessity never made a good bargain. I'll put it in the chat also.
Good evening, everybody. Necessity never made a good bargain. When we want to buy something, when it's our need, that person, the salesman, can read between the line that this man is interested to buy. That person knows that definitely he's going to buy. He will not allow you to bargain. He knows that he's my customer. He can't go anywhere because he likes the thing which I have. I remember when I want to buy a machine for my business, for industry, I went to the salesman who has to sell. That time I was complete naive. I was greenhorn. Still I was able to understand. That person was watching in my eyes. He was able to understand that I have to buy this thing. I like his product. I won't go anywhere. And he didn't do bargain. I tried my level best, but he read between the lines. He came to know through my face expression, through my eyes, that I need this thing badly. It's my need. It's my necessity. I can't go anywhere. And he took the advantage of that thing. That is the beauty of the salesman, those who sell the things. That's the reason some of the salesmen, they are highly paid. What is the quality they have? The quality they have, they can read the salesman, the customer, that this customer needs this thing badly. And they can read the customer also who has just come to roam in that shop He doesn't want to buy anything. To those customers from far away, they give a smile, bright smile. They know that this customer is not going to buy. But if they know that this customer has to take, and in that case, they know how to fleece the money from that customer and make their owner happy so that their owner should enhance their salary. Thank you. Over to the Toastmaster, please.
Yeah, wonderful take, Munish. You took it literally and went with the what are the messages you can great. Okay. Wonderful. Now we have with us Nuha. Nuha from Bahrain. Nuha. Nuha. Nuha, are you there? Nuha, TikTok, TikTok. Okay, we'll move on to another one. Eliza. Eliza. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
No.
Okay. So your topic is he who hesitates is sometimes saved. He who hesitates is sometimes saved. I'll put it in the chat also.
Thank you very much, table topic master. This is a very interesting quote. He who hesitates is sometimes safe. Why it's like that? Sometimes people who hesitate lost a chance to get more experience. For me, everybody need to have a strength and also need to try everything in life, whatever it's fail or not. But it's an experience. Everybody need to do that. So not about safe, but it's about experience and how you conquer your fear. So always say yes for whatever happened to you. Take the opportunities. Like always we heard, during the challenges, there is opportunities. So whatever it is, even you are hesitant to do something, just try. Give a chance to yourself to do something that you never do, and try to do something that maybe it's out of your box. Like you always say, think outside the box, and let's do something out of the box too. Even sometimes maybe you think like, I'm doing something that risks myself or risks other people's life. Just say, if I want to be a doctor and I don't know how to shrink people, I don't know how to give injection, of course I cannot do, but I still can save other people. So maybe that's the things that we can do. Maybe not only out of the line, but just take everything happen in your life, take the chance to do whatever you want, take the opportunities and grow, and take the experience in life. Back to you. Toastmaster Umar.
Oh, well attempted. Good. Okay, now we have with us Akshay. Akshay, are you there?
Yes.
So Akshay, your topic is
Hello.
we
Before that, I'd like to say that I'm visually impaired. I can't see. So you have to time. Okay, the timer. You have to message me to my personal Zoom chat. Okay, no, not Zoom chat, not private WhatsApp. You can message me through my personal Zoom chat. Time 1.5 minute, 2 minutes. Okay.
we can call it out also when the 1 minute is there, like time like that kind of.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So your
I think I will say 1 minute, 1:30, etc. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Okay. May I know who's this? Timer name? Yeah.
Jesse.
Jesse.
Huh? Yeah,
Jesse.
Jesse. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So Akshay, your topic is prejudice is the child of ignorance. Prejudice is the child of ignorance.
Can I go with the other one, other topic, please?
Okay.
Can I go with the other?
Okay, so
Sorry for
your
that.
topic, no issues. Your topic will be don't count the days, make the days count. Is it okay?
Yes,
Don't
yes.
count, don't count the
Don't.
days, make the days count.
Yeah. Don't count the days. Make days to count. We should not count our days. We all know that one day we have to die in our life. We all are aware of this. We should not panic. Same thing, I believe myself. One day we will be the public speaker. One day. Should not count days like when there is a contest. We should not wait for that. We have to try our level best. Then only we will going to succeed. The days will come. One day, the day you will
1
become
minute.
a good public speaker. And I'd like to say my example. When I joined Toastmaster, I now count my day. Still, I participate for the contest, and I never won the table topic contest. Still, I
1
tried my
minute,
level
30
best.
seconds.
When the day came where I was a traveling Toastmaster award, that was a good day for me, and that day I will always remember in my life. This is what I like to say is that you should not count our days. The days should be counted. Thank you, and over to you, table topic master.
2
Wonderful.
minutes, 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Great job. Yes.
Thank
And
you.
now Abhijit is back, so we can have Abhijit also. Abhijit,
Yeah. Yes.
Abhijit, you have to prove that less is more. Prove that less is more.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for such wonderful topic. Whenever in life we got something, we have a craving for something more. If we suffer, we have a craving to have a good day back in my life. When we have a good day, we have a fear of craving that suppose in the next day will not be that good. But one thing, keep it in mind, be it present, be less, and be so much enjoy that moment, be within this limit, so much involve engross yourself in within this limit that less is more. Whenever I listen to anything, I always keep one thing in my mind: be selective and be effective. If you are in rush to complete your pathways, don't be rush. Look at the project precisely, give your valuable time onto it, and deliver your speech as crisp as you can. Don't be in rush. Whenever you are going to do something in your life, remember your particular genre or your particular niche will ever remembered. So you need not to put your feet to everywhere. Be selective and be so much dedicated on that selective thing that everything in the future generation will remember you for the lifetime. So less is always more for me and for the upcoming generations, and it was the less is more for our ancestors as well. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Wonderfully dealt, and it was an interesting topic. I can say that, and great uh, take on it. Now we have with us Babu Gupta. Babu, I have an interesting topic for you. Let's see how you take it.
Yes. Yes, yes. I am not able to open the video today, Umarji.
Oh, okay, no issues. So your topic is float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I will put it in the chat also.
Yes, please. B. Okay. So the thing that is coming out of my mind is that
Sorry for
if
interruption,
you
Babu.
are,
Babu,
yes,
sorry. Why don't you turn on your video?
today I am not so well, Amjad.
All right, all right.
Yes, yes. Okay, if you want, I will turn on my video. Yes, thank you. Oh, yes, yes. Yes, the thing that is coming out of my mind in this topic is that we we do not need to show people that how strong we are, or we need to show or do something that they will think that oh, this man is a really powerful guy, we should stay away from him. Oh, no, 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 no. We should be a light-hearted person. We should meet with everyone in a very open-hearted spirit. We should float like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly. We should be adaptive in each and every environment so that people can realize, yes, he's an entertaining person and we should get along with him. Yes. But when the time comes and you find that someone is taking advantage of your this generosity, it's time to tell them that, buddy, you don't think that I am so much of a nice person, because you too are not so much of a nice person according to me. Yes, that's the time we should say them that please don't take me in a so much lighter way. I have some other things and I can also show some other face if it is required. And if it is necessary, I will do something not illegal, but I can do something legal against you if you will try to harm me or you will try to get in my way. So yes, I am someone who like to stay happy in my life, make people happy around me. But if you will try to make me sad, Toastmaster Umarji, by giving me difficult topics, I will take care of it and give you a very hard topic one day. Back to you, table topic master.
Oh, not contested will sting like a bee to me. Good. I thought throughout till the end it was going smooth. Huh? Okay, great. Now we are with us, Sharman sir. Sharman sir.
Yes, sir.
So your topic is what can't be cured must be endured. What can't be cured must be endured. I'll put it in the chat also.
Can't be cured, must be endured. Yes. I'm Mr. Topic Master and Global Into Friends. And yes, it's like you can't cure this pandemic. You have to endure, inject into the body. Then you are having immunization. Or you can, is it correct, Uma? Siri? Yeah. I think so. Best medicine is for cure, and prevention is better than cure. So if you get infect something, you have to take it, and you have to take some medicine to cure this your your infection or your ailment. So the prevention is better than cure. So do you have to take some actions to get knocked into the body. So you have to have the safety precautions, or you have to have your health and safety regulations practicing. Then you are be safe. Otherwise, you have to
You get this infection, and you have to find the cure. So over to you, Mr. Tabletop Master.
Interesting take, Sharman sir. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Okay. So yes, pain is necessary. Suffering is optional. I always say, and you have to go through it sometimes to heal. Next is with us Najla ma'am. Oh, the head of nursing department. Okay. Okay. So your topic is, it's a very famous proverb. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. I put it in the chat.
You never be easy, Omar Farouk. Okay. Good evening, my family and my friends. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. It's a very strong sentence, which reflects, if I can say, the whole life itself. If you started something, I started my job 23 or 25 years old. I'm still young, but years are numbers. So when I started very soft, but by years and by experience, you will be strong. So once you are having a problem, I started to have a problem, for example, with my friends and my colleague to get into this into the environment of my job place. It wasn't easy. I was so quiet and so shy person that I never answer back anybody except for yes, sure, welcome, anytime, anything, and at any point of the day and time. After some time, I realized that saying no, it's a good thing. So when I said no for the first time, everybody was saying, "What? Are you saying no?" I said, "Yes, I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't want. Sorry, I will not do it." So that was the first thing. I did it in my first unit when I was there. The second time, when I staged up to the next level of my experience, I continue saying no in a certain, of course, in a certain situations. So life teach me or taught me that I have to say no and say in a strong way that it will not come back to me, and it will be only one time that I will not repeat it. So the first time I had a quarrel with a friend, so I know that this person is a bad person, so I did not go back to him. So I will not have the same pain with him again or with her. So that is the lesson, one lesson of life that we have to learn about it. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Yes, great. Well handled. It was an interesting topic, I can say. We have Sangeeta with us. Sangeeta, I was thinking what topic to give you. You want an easy one or a hard one?
Wherever your wish. Anyway, you're not throwing anything easy to anybody.
Okay. So your topic is a simple one. uh, the triumph of hope over experience. The triumph of hope over experience.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in the chat.
Okay. Thank you, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Umar, and good evening, Global Impromptu Speech family. Uh, the triumph of hope over experience. Hope is a great thing. It's the hope that makes you move through the journey of your life. If you hadn't had hope, everything would be falling apart, meaningless. So hope is one thing that keeps everybody moving in this journey of our life, be it a sports person, be it a boatman faring in the sea, be it a student aspiring to get his goals, be it a woman trying to find her true love. So hope is something that keeps everybody going. Experience teaches you a lot of things in the process. You might falter, you might gain something, you might lose something. But then what keeps you going is once again the hope. To give you an example, a person who has been betrayed in life, maybe by his or her best friend or a lover, but then will that stop him? That's an experience. She has learned so much. She has gone through that pain, which has helped her to realize that it's okay. It was an experience. It was meant to happen for her to learn something out of it. And yet she keeps the hope that she's not going to end loving others. Love is something that she's going to still look for. So hope is that one which keeps you going. And I hope we all hope to keep on coming here. Over to you, Toastmaster Umar. Thank you.
Interesting take, Sangeeta, and I can go against it also. Hope is not a good thing. It halts your progress also. You have to wait for things to happen. Okay, next is Monu. Monu, I have a simple short topic for you. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. Monu, I put it in the chat.
It ain't over till it's over. Okay, good evening, all dear my Toastmaster. It's ain't over till it's over. The thing is, whenever we are trying to do anything, and we are going to give up when something is not going to happen good. But it's not end. We have one thing that can gives us a courage. The same Toastmaster Sangeeta told, the hope. Until and unless we have a hope, the thing can never be end. Thing can never be over it. Hope is the thing by which we can get motivated by ourselves. This thing gives us the motivation, the courage that we can do anything here. Most of the times when we try to do anything and this is not going to happen easily, but it doesn't mean it will not be completed. It doesn't mean we will not able to do it in our life. But the thing is, if we are trying to give up by ourselves and saying we cannot do anything, then this means you are losing your hope. You cannot do anything. But if we are here to achieve anything, the whole thing comes by our mind. If we are hoping, we are seeing all of the peoples who are achieving those things, then we should always take good things from them. We have to learn from them that if they can do it, then why can't we do it? We have to see all the peoples and get motivated by ourselves every day and think that I can do. Yes, I definitely I can do. I know that we are not from, I know that I am not so well, but still every day I try to think that I will join the session, even whatever is happen. No matter what I'm saying, what I'm telling, but I will try to get the things. One day it will come and I can say, I can tell anything, and definitely will learn every day in our life. So with this revere of all of you, thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Umar.
In the end, you remembered that the word of the day is okay. Great take. Well done, Manu. You are becoming more improved day by day, every section. Well done. Now we have with us Noha. Is there still? Noha? No, Noha is not there. Noah logged in and then she started doing maybe home chores. Okay, now we have with us Najira. Najira.
Yes.
It's a proverb also. Hasty climbers have sudden falls. Hasty climbers have sudden falls. I put it in the chat also.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Before I start my topic, I revere Toastmaster Umar Farooq for giving us a challenging yet interesting topic. Hasty climbers have sudden falls. It's true. We always have an improved level of development and suddenly we fall in. I believe we need to be very steady with our improvement, not just going like that and getting. My children are in sports. They are young. When they are introduced into the sport, I think that they have developed so early with all the training in the morning and evening. So they develop so early. When the competition comes in, they were like in a winning spirit, like always in the middle. There is a sudden drop when they themselves felt not going out at all. There is a moment came in. They wanted to just drop it. So always think whenever we start our sports or anything in our life, we need to think before we work on it. Are we going steadily or we are climbing very fast and going down? So hasty climbers have sudden falls for sure, and I experienced it. Over to you, Omar Farooq.
Okay, interestingly handled, Najira. Good. And now we have with us Chandra. Chandra, I have seen somewhere. Chandra is there, no? Chandra is not there, huh? He was there, no issues. We have with us Sunita ma'am. Sunita ma'am, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, that's an interesting topic for you. Okay, listen carefully. Better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. Better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. Better, I put it in the chat.
Good evening, Toastmasters and Toastmaster Umar in particular. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Uh, there's something very similar in our local language. I come from Kerala, Malayalam, where we say it is better to be the head of a donkey than the tail of a horse. It's something similar, even if you are in hell and you are the ruler, it's a great thing. But if you are in heaven and you're just a servant, that isn't good. I wouldn't agree with that. I don't know whether it is good to be the head of a donkey. I think a horse has a beautiful tail and it does a great job of keeping off the flies. So each animal has its own good. So I would rather be in heaven and serve rather than be in hell, because my idea of hell is fire and devils and demons. So I would rather be among good people in heaven. I hope my dreams come true. This is how I imagine heaven to be, and I hope that is how heaven will be. So I would rather be in a good place among good people. I might not be in a very important job, but I would feel happy over there. I wouldn't be the happy to be the don in a mafia gang. I would rather be a good citizen elsewhere. So I think for me, it is very important to serve in heaven rather than be to reign in hell. So I will go with serving in heaven, being the ordinary nice person instead of being somebody very important but doing something really wrong. Over to you, Toastmaster Farooq.
Okay, that's interesting take. I would just one idea for dealing such kind of topics. Take the one part of that first portion and take it to the other part. I will reign in heaven, not in hell. So switch it
Okay, very
and
yeah.
make it, yes. In these kind of topic, you and then say I will be the head of the lion, not the donkey, and then you can say whatever you want to say. That it will be interesting. So
Good, good.
okay, wait. Who is there? Ram is there. Ram.
Hello.
Yes, Ram. How are you?
Very good. How are you doing?
Okay, I'm doing fantastic, awesome, amazing.
I sense an easy question. I sense an easy question.
Easy question. I think it can be easy. Okay, your question is a throw of a dice will never eliminate a chance. A throw of a dice will never eliminate a chance. I put it in the chat also.
Table Topics Master. That's an interesting question, isn't it? A dice has 6 sides. Do you know what you want? Yeah, you have a chance of getting 1 or you have a chance of getting 6. What's it going to be? What do you want to pick? Some people actually use a dice to work out their next decision. Yeah, if it comes on 6, I'm going to take a right at the end of the road. If it's a 1, I'm going to take a left at the end of the road. Why do you need somebody else to make a decision for you? Why do you need an inanimate object to make a decision for you? I say do one thing. Take the dice and play a game with it. Yeah, and then once you've finished playing the game, now back to making a decision. Look at the pros on one side, look at the cons on the other side, and then using those pieces of information which are valuable to a informed decision, just make the decision. It doesn't matter whether it's the wrong decision. At least you've made a decision on the back of this thing over here. It's called the brain. Use it, but use it wisely. I say it doesn't matter whether you make a mistake. You will learn the next time from your mistake, and your next decision will be that much better. So Toastmaster today, I say to you, if you are making decisions based on a dice, put it in your pocket and use it next time you play a game like Monopoly. That is not the tool for making decisions. Instead, use the gray matter that's in between your heads over here and just make a decision and move on. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Interesting take, Ram. You are quite a gambler, huh? Okay, great. We are free to choose, but we are not free of the consequences and the results. That's interesting. So now we have with us Indu. Indu is with us. Indu, you can hear us?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
So Indu, it's a little long topic, but it's a good one. The world is an oyster. Okay, the world is an oyster, but you don't crack it open on a mattress. The world is an oyster, but you don't crack it open on a mattress. I will put it in the chat also.
Okay. Can I ask for another topic? Because I'm not sure I understand it well. I can't hear you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to do it. Which one should give you? Okay. Next is yes. Change before you have to. Change before you have to. It's okay?
Okay, yeah. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and Global Impromptu family. Change before you have to. So, as I understand, uh, it it is always better to change, to make a change before you're forced to, or before you get into a situation where you don't have a choice but to uh, change things. So sometimes we procrastinate so many things which is important to us, and we end up in a situation where uh, then there's deadline, and we panic, and there's anxiety and all that, and we are forced to do the things that we have been postponing. So that's why that is what I understand it means, because instead of going through all the stress, it is always better to plan ahead and to do the things. So that's why it's nice that you can see your faults and see the mistakes that you have been making or you have been repeating, and if you can think of steps that you will follow, to change that, to correct yourself, instead of mm, waiting for someone to you know remind you or point out to you that this is that you need to change this part. So that is what I would like to say, and that's it. Yeah, over to you, table
Wonderful,
topics master. Thank
wonderful
you.
attempt, Indu. It is right.
Thank you.
Yes, we have to adopt. We have to be flexible, and yeah, I always say that evolve or become obsolete. So it's our choice. So next is Naveed. Naveed, you want to try a topic?
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, minimum 1 minute you have to speak, and maximum 2 minutes, huh?
Okay, sir.
So I will give you a easy topic, not that difficult. Okay, we cannot, we can't all do everything. Okay, we can't all do everything. Say something about it.
Well, I just want to relate this topic to the information around us. There is lots of information on the Facebook, on the internet, and we receive many of the posts of different people. They are sharing their lives experiences, but we cannot actually uh, uh, get the meaning of all of these things. We can we should only focus on some of the things that matters to our lives. So we cannot do everything. Like there are many things like driving a car, riding a bicycle, or going for a walk. We have to choose one thing from it that we like. Like some people like to walk in the morning, and some people like to walk in the evening, and some people choose to ride bicycle. But if you want to choose one from all of these things, you should focus on one thing and do it every day for exercise, for recreation, or for something like just for going for reflecting your life. So like this, I have seen many examples on the internet. Like there was a video, people were watching the cow which fall in the river, and the crane was actually getting dead on the road. So there were thousands of people watching this video, and it was live. So there is nothing bad to see it, but this is not the thing to watch. Means this is not everything, the part of everything. We should focus uh, not to scroll down the Facebook or the LinkedIn or anything without any purpose. We should be not doing everything, and we should work on the words learning river from the Toastmaster Club, like every day. So thank you very much, Omar Saab.
Wonderful attempt, Naveed. You are a good speaker. Well done. Now we have with us Savita ma'am. Savita ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, I am here today. My internet is not supportive. So is it okay if I speak video off?
No issues.
Thank you.
So birds of same feather flock together. Birds of same feather flock together.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Umar, and
What
good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Birds of the same feather flock together. Isn't it true? Now all of us are here on the same platform and trying to improve our speaking skills and way of expressions, knowing new ideas, getting ideas, and then going ahead. A big example in front of us. Yes, we are all of the same feather, which and in for that I am in reverence to DTM Amjad Ali, who has given us this platform to improve our this speech, impromptu speech. So it is very true because there is a liking, there is attraction of the same things, of the same thought process, same values we carry, and those attractions, those vibrations, they bring together and people form a group and they go ahead in life. Take it at any platform, not this platform or any platform. So whatever, if we want to do anything in life, automatically our mind, our steps, our actions will go towards that particular thing only. And we will find people who are of the same type, same mentality, same mindset. We meet them and slowly we hold each other's hand and go ahead in life. And that is what I think life should be. And all of us should support each other to go ahead in life so that together we can create a better world. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Umar.
Wonderful attempt. This was Savita. Great. Now we have with us Jessie ma'am. Jessie ma'am, you want to attempt now? Your turn.
I will
Anybody
try. Yes, yes.
and
Somebody
if,
can.
and take the timer's roll. Who will take it? Sunita ma'am. Sunita ma'am. Okay, no issues. Sunita ma'am, you will take the turn. Okay. Jessie ma'am, your topic is he who wields the sword never wears the crown. He who wields the sword never wears the crown. I will put it in the chat also.
Yes, fellow Toastmasters and speakers of Impromptu family, good evening. He who wields the sword never wears a crown. Crown is a glory of achieving winning hearts. Swords. Sword is when do you use? It's a force you use when the hearts are unwilling. You go anywhere, some places now, there are close at my heart. If you want to wear a crown, you need to have the interest of your fellow beings and you take them on board, and then the winning crown has got a glory. But you try to wield a sword. The sword can be sword of arrogance also. Even among us, the one who is too much of arrogance, he will not have that satisfaction of having admiration of many. Sword, when you fight with the countries who is showing the power of might, will also not have the peace of mind. He will always have to rely on his sword, and then his sleeps are fearless. But the one who wants to wear crown, one who wants to wear crown will gel with everybody. He will have no enmity, and he will sleep a good sleep because there is no need to wield a sword. So always, my opinion is try wielding your sword and try winning the hearts of the people, so that there is no need to wield a sword, but let everyone wear a crown of peace a crown of happiness, crown of everything. So don't wield your sword and lose hopelessness. Try, you wear crown of peace, happiness, and let others be. Over to you, Toastmaster Umar.
And it was a tricky topic, I have to say. Some you can go in a different way also. I always say I have a sword. It's called kindness. I will win the heart with the kindness. That is a very interesting way to take it.
Oh, okay.
So
We are on straight path, straight.
yes. Okay, now Amjad sir. Amjad sir, you are ready to take the topic?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
So your topic is diligence. Diligence is the mother of good fortune. Diligence is the mother of good fortune. You can put it in the chat.
Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Diligence is the mother of good fortune. I absolutely agree with the statement. If you are not diligent towards what you are doing, and how come you are expecting the fortune is turning right in front of you? You have to have diligence, deliberation, and honesty. Honesty also at the same point in life wherever you are is the key. I have been always telling, preaching, insisting, guys, you have no idea what will happen in next few minutes. You have no idea what will happen in next few days. We have no idea what will happen in next years. But what we can do is we can give our 100% with due diligence, the best at the point we are in right now. And that's what I'm doing right now. And that's what I believe. I am believing and I'm preaching the same and I'm insisting or requesting the same thing to the people. No matter whatever you have dreamt, it will not happen exactly the same you have dreamt. The people who are succeeded in their lives as of today, they have never imagined they would have reached where they have reached. I challenge you, you must have read their books, you must have watched their videos, their movies. They would mention by themselves from their own mouth that they did not plan the way it went, but they were doing their best, they are giving their best with due diligence, and that happened to have their own fortune written in different books, in their own books, in different movie stories as well. So I completely agree with the statement. Diligence is the mother of a good fortune. If you want to be called as a fortuner or the person who has a good fortune, remember one thing and believe like me. You need to give your 100% wherever you are. If you are a worker, if you are an employee, please make sure that empire is being built with your at least the contribution. Otherwise tomorrow it will not turn in your fortune, because tomorrow you will have your own people working for you. They will not act the way you will expect. So expect only in future the way you are doing right now with other companies, with other empires. So some people say build your own empire or somebody else will hire you to build there, but I believe help others to build their empires. Tomorrow people will help you build your empire. I restate, diligence is the mother of a good fortune. Build your own fortune, write your own fortune. Back to you, sir.
Yes, wonderful attempt, DTM Amjad, great. And everybody did so well. Their topics were very tricky this time, and they could have been taken in any way, and easy to misinterpret them also. And great. So we have only Mithun is left. Two or three we want to take, or maybe we'll not. We'll get it finished
If
off.
you like to, please go ahead. Otherwise, Sushant will give you the topic. Up to you, sir.
Okay, I can. We can take Mithun also. Mithun and Abid is there, I think. Mithun, you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mithun, your topic is easy one. You cannot make an omelette without breaking eggs.
Yeah.
You cannot make an omelette without breaking eggs.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you want to achieve something in life,
you have to work for it. You cannot sit and imagine that you will one day become or achieve, you become the person you desire whom you want to be. Say even for Toastmasters. So I used to envy people who could go on stage and do public speaking. Because I could not. The moment I stepped on stage, I would shiver. It was really difficult for me to even think of public speaking. For most, public speaking is more uh, scarier than death. So I was one of that person. I and one of my friend who was a very good public speaker. His name was Sam Santosh. He was not that good in academics. He was 60s, 70s. No, not an outstanding student, but he succeeded. He is in a higher position now because of his public speaking skills. That was quite evident during his college days, because wherever he went, he used to win all the competitions, oratorical competitions. So I always envied that person. So there were opportunities for me to go on stage and do public speaking. I wouldn't take that opportunity because I was scared. I'm thinking that one day I will become a better public speaking automatically. I became I turned 30. Still now I'm not a good public speaker. So I decided to take the bull by its horn. That's when I joined Toastmasters. And now even though may not be a very good public speaker, but I've improved a lot. So unless you take efforts, unless you put in that valuable time, you're not going to succeed. So stop imagining that, daydreaming that you will achieve something big unless you start putting your effort. So everybody, let's start. Not simply by joining Toastmasters. Let's put our effort, take time, and start taking up speeches regularly, so that one day we will become better Toastmasters. Over to you, table topic master.
Wonderful attempt, Mithun. Chandra, we'll have it quickly. One last only. Chandra.
Okay, yes, I'm here.
So your topic is faultless to a fault. Your topic is faultless to a fault. I put it in the chat.
Okay, good evening, fellow Toastmasters. My question asked is faultless to fault. Faultless to fault.
A fault.
Yeah, sometimes we react to that faultlessly to a fault actually. For example, I have two beautiful kids and I try to raise them with values and fundamentals. That's my primary objective. Because after education, once I completed the high school, then they go out and they live by themselves. As a parent, it's important that we must give them a foundational values, ethics, and fundamental thinking skills. That's what I do. Whenever they try to break, I get upset, and sometimes they both are cranky after they're coming from school and they want an iPads and an entertainment and all unhealthy food. And I react to them once in a while. Sometimes and I react overly, and so I give them a severe punishments, and I feel bad to them. Um, I really feel bad that there are tender kids, and instead I have to change my. Sometimes I feel that I should change my directions. Um, I'm grown up now, so I should not act like a kids and react to them. So maybe change this strategy and play with them instead of arguing with them and create some fun. That way they can learn rather than being faulty every time with them. That's what I've learned a lesson, and I'm planning to apply whenever I get a chance. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, for the opportunity.
Yes, wonderful. It was a very tough topic, one of the toughest of this session actually, and you took it well.
Now,
So now
Sushant
Sushant.
will give a topic to
Yes.
Toastmaster Omer, please. Sorry for the interruption.
Yes, Sushant.
Toastmaster Sushant, please
Yeah.
go ahead.
Am I audible, table topic master?
After the topic, you will be audible. Just kidding.
Okay.
Yes, tell me.
Okay. So your topic is success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue the counts.
Oh.
I'll repeat success. Okay, fine. I have posted it in the chat as well.
Okay, I know this. Yes. Success is not final and failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I completely agree with it. There is no shadow of doubt that I don't agree with it. I always say that winner is a loser who tried one more time. You have to take a chance. Okay, you are trying to just about to give up on something that you want to accomplish. You have to try one more time in order to get that, achieve that goal, and achieve that milestone. There will be a lot of hurdles, there will be a lot of obstacles, but if you are focused on your goal, if you are focused on getting successful, you will not see all those obstacles. It's all about being focused and have that tenacity, that courage to pursue those goals, to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Because if you are following your passion, you will not see any obstacles. You will have that courage, you will have that inner drive and motivation to perform and to execute your plans. But it all starts with your mindset. And what kind of mindset you need? A very positive one. Because negative mindset will never let you achieve your goals. It will say, ah, people, what the people will think, what others will say, you cannot do it, you don't have the capability, you are born in a wrong country, your school system is like this, your rural like this. Now negative thinking is like a blaming mindset, and that will not get you the courage. It will try to hold you back. Okay, it will try to give you the visual thinking, but that is all the obstacles, that are the roadblocks. And all those roadblocks, overcoming them step by step, one by one, will make you stronger and better person, and will shape you up and mold you up into a person that you wanted to be. At the end of the day, you need that extra little courage to fly. Because if you have the wings but you don't have the courage, you cannot fly. That you need an extra factor of courage you need to conquer your fears and become the person you are deserving to become. Over to you, tabletop host.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Umar, Toastmaster Shant, and Toastmaster Jesse. Let's go to DTM Jesse for a timing report, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome her.
Yes, I will read out. Dr. Farida, 1 minute 55 seconds. Sushant, 1 minute 41 second. Carl, 1 minute 58 second. Monish, 2 minutes 12 second. Eliza, 1 minute 40 second. Akshay, 1 minute. Akshay, 2 minutes 2 seconds. Abhijit, 1 minute 57 second. Babu Gupta, 2 minutes 4 seconds. Sherman, 1 minute 16 seconds. Najla, 2 minutes 6 seconds. Sangeeta, 2 minutes 10 seconds. Monu, 2 minutes 45 seconds. Najira, 1 minute 56 seconds. Sunita, 1 minute 48 seconds. Ram, 1 minute 36 seconds. Indu, 1 minute 13 seconds. Naveed, 2 minutes 20 seconds. Sabita, 1 minute 29 seconds. Jesse, 2 minutes 25. Amjad, 2 minutes 40 seconds. Mithun, 1 minute 45. Chandra, 1 minute 55. Omar, 2 minutes full. Over to you, DTM.
Thank you so much, DTM Jesse. Really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give her a loudest round of applause, please, for managing time diligently? And we owe you a reverence, Toastmaster DTM Jesse. Ladies and gentlemen, let's again put our hands together to thank both Toastmaster Umar Farouk as the topics master and DTM Jesse as the timer to managing this 114th session of Global Impromptu Speaking.
Yeah.
With that, Far West me, the host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting and putting the session stop.